Crafters, this is Georgia Lane with Creative Moments by G. Today we are going to be working with the Peaceful Boughs stamp set from Stampin' Up. I think you're really going to like it. Look at the card. Isn't that beautiful? We have some boughs, some pine cones, some little cherries. We used our rhinestones for those. I just think it turned out beautiful. Just in time for the holiday season. So let's head over to the crafting table and let's get started. We're going to be creating the Christmas Boughs card. And you get that stamp set on page, I tore off the end. I believe that's 15. And it's $23 and you get so many things. I just love this stamp set. And this is in the holiday catalog. Now, we also used our birch stamp again, and this is so pretty. Look at this, and it comes in a really big stamp set. It's wood mounted, so it is so nice. Well, let's get to making this beautiful card. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to have to take an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and then cut it straight down the middle so that you have 8.5 by 5.5, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4 to create your base card. Next, we're going to go ahead and stamp this up, and we're going to use soft suede. Ooh, look at that. Goodness. I think I'm going to stamp that off once. Let me see. Yes. Okay, because we want it kind of light. And just push it down. Hold it for good contact. Look at that. Just perfect. Really nice. The next thing you're going to have to do, let me show you what you need to cut out using your die cut machine. We cut out some bows in green, some browns. We cut out our pine cones. And then, of course, the backing of our pine cones, okay? So let's go ahead and get those glued on. And we're going to use our Nouveau. We're just going to put some glue here. And then we're going to line it up. Just kind of get it exactly where we want it. Okay, one done. Put some more glue down on the other one. Line it up. And glue it down. Now for our little baby one. Put some glue down. Just line it up. Okay, there we have it. Now the next thing we did on our card is we embossed this. Can you see the embossing right here? We used an embossing folder called Tuft Embossing Folder. And so we went ahead and we embossed it, and now we need to cut it out, and it needs to be 1 1/2 by 4 1/4. So let's go ahead and cut that. Okay, move that out of the way. Now, because this has some impressions on it, right, you really have to get your glue in those areas. So we're going to use some wet glue and really just kind of make sure it goes down in those areas so it sticks really well. And we're going to put it about right here. Okay. Really push it down to make sure. Oh, he's trying to run away. Push it down to get good contact. The next thing we need to do is we need to decide on the placement of our branches, right? So we know that we have some green and we also have some brown. I think that's very pretty. There's many ways to get this glued down, but I like to just go ahead and use a pen, glue pen, and glue, put some glue on the back, just different areas. And I like my leaves to appear 3D, so I don't put the glue on the very end so that they kind of come up. I think that's so pretty. So we're just going to get that about right there. Press it down and see the leaves kind of come up right there. I like that. Then we're going to take our brown one. Just put some glue on it. And I think it needs to be about right there. Okay. Next, we need to add our pine cones. Now for pine cones, we're going to put those on dimensionals, right? Because we want those to be lifted. And we like to use all our dimensionals, so let me see if I have them cut. We just need one there, one for our baby one. We're going to use our pokey tool to get the backing off. I like to do that. Okay, we don't need this branch just yet. Okay, so we have this. Next, we need to create a little bow. So we are going to take the gold ribbon that comes with the Christmas time suite, and we didn't really create a bow, we just did a small knot. So we're just going to cut off a little bit, and we're just going to create kind of a square knot. Pull it ever so lightly, just like that, and kind of hold it. There we go. Then we're just going to cut the ends off. We're going to use our glue dot. We just pull that back, lifts right onto the back. And there we have, okay. Now we have already stamped our message using the stamp set, and this die cut comes with the die set to cut it out. So we've already done that. Now we have our branch for down here. We're going to stick this right there. Oh, I can see we need to see if we can poke that out. Just so there we go. He just didn't quite come out. So we're going to put dimensionals on this. Okay. I think we'll use 4 dimensionals to give it some depth. Okay. I can see this one needs to be poked out. And that's okay when you use your die cutting machine. If it doesn't get it out, you can just go in there and poke it out. Put it like that. And now, how do we want our branches, right? So what we're going to do, we're just going to put a little glue, get it going again, put a little glue. And then we're going to put it on the edge. Here we go. Now, you have it on the edge here, so all you have to do is just cut that off. And there you have the outside. Isn't that pretty? Now, let's go ahead and stamp something in the middle. So when you open it up, I think we need to have Season's Greetings in there. And we are going to use our shaded spruce. Hold it for good contact. Okay. The next thing, I think we're going to have some little pine cones. Wouldn't that be pretty? So let's get our soft suede. Stamp it off. Oh, I think that is so pretty. That is a beautiful stamp. And we're going to do a little one. Just a little one maybe right there. Just the side of him. And there you have it. Look at how beautiful that, but we're not done, right? Because we need to add our sparkle. And what we're going to add is we're going to add some rhinestones right here where these little circles are. So let's go ahead and take our stamping mat off. And let's add, on this one, let's add some green. So you just go in and pick it up. Right there. Okay. And there you have it, this beautiful Christmas card. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Here's the one that we created earlier. We didn't really stamp anything on the inside. We created this one, and then we created another version. We used a different tag completely and just put it on a smaller tag and a different message. Well, what do you think? I think they turned out so pretty. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. And remember, if you want to buy these supplies, you can head over to my website, creativemomentsbyg.com, and click on shop. And if you use my host code and you buy over $50, at least $50, I'll send you a little gift. If you like this video, please take the time to click subscribe and ring that little bell so you're notified when I create my next video. Thank you so much. I want to wish you a very happy holiday and see you in the next video.